Media evaluation question 4. How did you use media technologies in the construction, research, planning and evaluation stages of your project? One of the main softwares I used was WordPress. I used this during all stages of my coursework. WordPress allows me to present all of my work neatly and easily in an online format, which gives me and my teacher easy access to it. It also allows me to easily access my work from home, meaning I don't have to carry it on a USB or a hard drive, which I could easily lose. Another software I used throughout all of my coursework was Photoshop. I used this first during my genre research in order to present it in a visually appealing way. I then used this later to create a visually appealing questionnaire. And finally I used this for both my poster and magazine. One of the main tools I used for my poster and magazine was the magnetic lasso tool. I used this to cut around my protagonist for my poster, for my magazine, and my antagonist for my poster. I did this as I took the pictures against a blank background, so I wanted to get rid of them as the background was uninteresting. Another big tool I used on Photoshop was the brush tool, which I used in order to shade around my characters on both my magazine and my poster. Although Photoshop was very useful, some of the fonts I found were not appropriate for my genre, so to get around this I used a website called Dafont to install many of my fonts to my Mac. Final Cut Pro was vital in creating my trailer, as it allowed me to edit my footage easily. One of the main tools I used was my blade tool, which allowed me to easily chop parts of my footage out that I didn't want. I also used the inbuilt transitions and effects in Final Cut. One of the main effects I used was cool tones, as it gave my film a darker look, which I was looking for my supernatural genre. YouTube is another software I used, as this allowed me to upload videos which I was not initially able to upload straight onto WordPress. I did this so that for my evaluation, so that I could present my questions in a video format. Also, posting them onto YouTube allowed me to upload them onto WordPress, which meant I could present all of my work on WordPress. I also used YouTube for my secondary research to find out how to do things on Photoshop and Final Cut I was unaware of, which I have documented on my WordPress blog. Some of the hardware I used was a Canon 700D DSLR camera, which I used to shoot my film, as it was a high quality camera which gave my filming a good professional look. I also used my MacBook Air, which gave me access to all of the softwares I've previously mentioned, and allowed me to work from both school and at home.